2020 football. NT just came out hot on the market. We're ripping some of that today. We're going for Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Tua. I think he's undervalued, man. I love Tua.
The jury's still out for me.
I don't think he was right last year, though. You know, I think his hip was still bothering him.
Could be.
I really do.
Could
the
be.
Dolphins, hopefully they can.
It's more so the organization probably than Tua, if they can position him right.
Probably. It seems that way. And Burrow.
The man.
You know that guy. That guy's going to be special. He tore his ACL, and his card value didn't even really go down.
That's the shocking thing, because usually injuries have a toll on your card value.
On your value, big time.
But it didn't go down.
Not really. Not really, because whatever he showed
in
those games that he played
was enough.
That was enough.
Yeah.
Compile that with that, and with that national championship he won.
Yes.
I want to get one more thought from you real quick.
Yeah.
It just was announced that Jordan's going to do Kobe's induction speech.
Yeah.
Are you going to go?
Probably not. Not. But I'll be watching for sure.
Yeah.
It's a special. It's only right that Jordan puts him in the Hall of Fame. Kobe, God rest his soul, wanted to not only be like Mike, but be better than Mike. Right. So that's the narrative that needs to be out there more than anything. And he came close. Now, again, I'm a Mike disciple. Mike is Mike. But Kobe, out of everybody in the whole world who wanted to be like Mike, he came the closest.
Yeah. No, that's true.
100%.
Very true.
And so it's only right that Michael Jordan, who has an incredible love for Kobe, to put him into how flattering is that for Jordan? Like, you have a guy who took your game, right, and mimicked that.
Mm-hmm. They had the exact game.
Exact game.
They're both just tenacious.
Yep.
They killed their own teammates.
Oh, I've seen it.
Did it all the time.
Seen it.
Did you watch that '96 draft class?
I did.
That was a great,
unbelievable draft class.
Man, I loved it.
What's the better draft class though? 96 or 84?
Top to bottom. After watching that, because I watched the '84 one too. They put out top to bottom though. That '96 top to bottom, second round draft picks, low first round. They had all stars just stacked. The '84 had 4 Hall of Famers in it? Stockton, Hakeem, Barkley, and Jordan.
Yep,
that's tough.
And what'd they say? How many Hall of Famers were in the '96? Was it 4? After Kobe gets in, Iverson,
Nash,
Kobe,
Ray Allen.
So they have their 4, and they had the 3 MVP. Well, I don't want to talk about MVPs, but
right.
But then you had Derek Fisher down on the bottom.
Sure.
You had Cam. It's such a loaded draft class. Because you forget about like Abdul Rahim, because he in my mind as a collector, he almost seemed like he was a bust, but in reality, he was pretty good
career
for an extended amount of time.
Yeah.
We could spend a whole show just on those two, debating those two draft classes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I got 84, 96, and 2003.
Yeah.
LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh.
But 03 was so top-heavy. And after that, I mean, think of some of the guys. Josh Howard, he was big for a couple of years and then gone.
True.
There's a bunch of guys.
Darko.
Like Darko. Darko was around. You really like Darko.
Carmelo.
Yeah, no, I love Carmelo.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
You know, it'd be fun. We'll do this next episode. What is the worst draft class ever? That would be fun to debate. You probably won't talk
I've been voted on the worst draft class, so I can talk about that.
What did you say?
A lot of people think the 2000 draft was one of the worst ones.
I was going to say 99 or 2000 maybe. 99 wasn't that hot either.
It was talented players, but not a whole lot of all-stars, not a whole lot of champions.
Not a lot of like high-end longevity.
I mean, heck, I'm late second-round pick. I got to be one of the top picks in the 2000 draft if we had to redo it all over again.
Did you get injured your rookie year?
No,
or did you go into the season play? Oh, is that why? I looked up, man. I looked up your stats. I'm like 6 games in rookie year. I'm like, man, he must have came in hurt or got hurt.
And watch. Sit and watch.
You got Jaren Jackson.
No, they let Jaren Jackson play when he was healthy.
What happened to him?
I I don't know, man. They said he was supposed to come back right after the All-Star game.
Right.
Now what's it been? A month and a half?
And they're winning. They need him. He was playing great. Or maybe they're winning and they don't think they need him. Maybe that's it.
Ooh.
But they're going to need him to make any kind of run.
Because right now they're in the
play-in.
play-in. They're in the play-in right now, right?
They're the 8 seed.
Oh, they're they're playing.
The 9 seed plays into the 8. Is that how that works now?
9 plays 10.
Yeah.
7 plays 8.
Oh.
Right.
So
I think that's correct. I think that's correct.
I'm telling you, man. Watch out for those. Watch out for Curry dropping 50
Oh.
a game right now.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, Curry.
Whoa.
There's a big debate right now before we get to the next segment. Like, people are saying that Steph now is a better point guard than Magic.
That's
Who
ridiculous.
said that?
That's a big hot take right now. And most people are feeling that Steph could potentially take over as the best point guard ever over Magic.
Maybe at the end, maybe by the end of
No,
maybe by the
no,
end of his
and
career,
no.
we don't know what's going to happen for the next 2, 3, 4 years with him. Maybe when Clay comes back, I mean, then Wiseman comes back after being injured, for the rest of the season.
No.
I don't see it because Magic came out of the gate, just bam.
The gate.
And Curry was when Curry came out, I didn't think he was going to. I thought he was going to be another great college shooter who could not translate into the NBA, and a lot of people did, and a lot of people are wrong.
Yeah.
Talk about
But
another
the best
guy.
point guard, I don't know.
No, not even close. LeBron's a better point guard than Steph.
Sure.
He didn't even play point guard.
Sure. No, you're right.
And Steph Curry,
Greatest shooter ever?
greatest shooter ever. Not even close. That's not even
not a question.
debatable.
No.
And-
Not even close.
But people love him. That's the problem. He's very popular in China. So we put up cards on eBay. I mean, I'm telling you, Steph Curry cards that they just fly off the shelves. Fly. Just gone.
Wow.
It's because it's like hitting home runs in baseball. Shooting 40-foot threes are people want to see it. They love it. It drives value.
Question for you. How global has this become with trading cards? It's
Completely
global now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
LeBron has a better domestic market than he does like in, let's say, China.
Okay.
He's much more revered here in the United States than he is overseas. Curry is, he's like the man overseas.
That's a cultural thing, though, because Kobe, Curry, more slight build. LeBron's more, just strong, and that's almost like intimidating in their culture.
His game is just not
It's
as
just more-
sexy
it's not.
as Curry's game.
No.
And then Kobe and Jordan, you could sell those things anywhere. Kobe and Jordan are Kobe and Jordan.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's certainly true and interesting. But greatest point, that's ridiculous.
Fired you
The
up.
highlights from last night.
He did drop 49.
He's a better shooter than Magic, but Magic's a better point guard. Better player.
He's a better all-around
player.
guard.
Yeah.
For sure.
They were both. Magic wasn't a great defender.
Steph's adequate. He's adequate. He's not great, but he's adequate.
Magic wasn't a good defender, but he's better than Steph. Because just from sheer size perspective,
6'9".
It's Magic.
It's Magic.
And play for the Lakers. That
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah. Okay.
That matters. You play in the NBA,
Of course. Lakers.
Showtime Lakers, Celtics, Knicks, that matters. Devin Booker gets traded or just becomes a free agent, goes to LA.
Yeah.
There you go.
That changes
Trae
everything.
Young, Zion. Oh my God.
What about Zion now making those comments about Lowe's playing at MSG, and now everyone's free? He's not even a free agent for what, 3.5 years?
7
they said?
years. Total.
guy, yeah, 7
Because
years
he'll re-up
total.
with the team, and then another
Doesn't that seem a
7
little
years.
long
It does.
to take advantage of a teenager coming out of school?
How'd you take that when he said that? People, I don't think he was saying it out of like, I want to play for the Knicks right now. I think a lot of people are taking it that
No,
way.
it's
Like,
Madison Square Garden.
right, exactly.
Who doesn't like playing at Madison
Exactly.
Square Garden?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because Knicks fans will get their hopes up high,
Oh,
and then he won't sign there.
hey, they're the 6th seed in the East right now. They're going to make the playoffs.
Oh, they're playing great.
They're playing great.
That Derrick Rose trade was huge for them.
And Julius Randle.
Beast.
What?
He's unbelievable.
What? Whoa. You know?
His value.
Steph would always make fun of me. He's like, because I love Zion. I was like, bought a lot of Zions. He's like, he's Julius Randle. And I'm like, I hope so.
Yeah, but when I said that, Julius Randle wasn't Julius Randle yet.
Right. He was not Julius Randle yet.
He wasn't Julius Randle yet. That was a great game on Sunday, though.
Yeah.
That was a fun game to watch.
It's good to see the Knicks be back. The NBA needs the Knicks.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's finally.
There you go. It's good for basketball.
It's fun watching them, man. Since it hasn't been fun since like the '90s.
Oh,
yeah.
Because they were my team. I was rooting for the Knicks to beat the Bulls every time.
Were you really?
Every time. Head to toe Knicks with my Ewings on every time.
with the Ewings.
With my Ewings.
Not me. I was a Jordan guy.
I was too.
I wore the same Jordan jersey from 1st grade to 6th grade. The same exact, it actually fit me.
That's what I was going to ask. How did that fit you?
It's ridiculous. Late bloomer, I guess. All right. Time for case breaking.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, baby.
Rip
time.
Yes.
Ripping time.
Yes.
We are doing 2021 football today, or 2020, I should say.
Okay.
National Treasures, which you know, the best product you can get. We're going for Justin Herbert.
Herbert,
Tua, Burrow, shockingly quarterbacks. This draft is a fantastic draft.
It is.
So far. And they all have so much hope in the beginning until they don't anymore.
Watch out for Herbert this year. I think it'll be a breakout year, even all the more this year for him. I really do.
I think so. I'm.
There are thousands of people spending a ton of money that hope you're right.
I think.
Which I would say right now, if you want a Herbert, because this product just came out.
Okay.
And when the product releases, it has a lot of hype. Mm-hmm. So people want it. And then they go on eBay and they go on Instagram and they start selling the cards. Well, that means that the cards are probably going to be about as high as they're going to get until he plays.
Okay.
And then they'll shrink down in a couple weeks. Something will happen. So if you want a Herbert and you want an NT Herbert, just give it a month. Give it a little time. People get distracted around the draft.
Sure.
They'll start buying, they'll start focusing on the next year's product. And then that's the time to invest in these cards.
Well, and Flawless will be out soon, too. So that's going to take a little bit of the fire away. And that's what happens. Every single release. It doesn't matter if it's the cheapest release or the most expensive. Whatever's being released is brand new, fresh. The people love it. They clamor for it. They're just trying to get whatever they can. Next week, something else comes out. It happens all the time.
There it is.
All right.
Putting the sealed case on the ground.
1 box for you guys.
3 for us.
3 for us.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Such a pro at opening this case, man.
We had a little practice yesterday.
Repetition.
There it goes.
Yeah. I got yelled at for leaving trash on the table. So I'm like, all right, if you're going to yell at me, I'm just going to throw stuff on the ground now. All right, here we go.
Oh, please be something decent this week.
A little thicker. Yeah, we've been cold, man.
Yeah.
I got to say, Red, you're going to have to start breaking these things if I keep cold decking this stuff.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Sam Darnold just got traded.
What would that do for his career now?
Hopefully resurrected.
Well, yeah, because he left New York.
A lot of people are going to look at it as like a fresh start for him. So if you ever wanted to buy Sam Darnold right now, it's
the time to buy.
Yeah.
Carolina.
His values have plummeted so much since he came out in 18. Hopefully he can turn it around, without all that spotlight on him. New York is tough.
He talked about, not even going pro out of USC because he didn't want to go to New York.
Boom.
And look what happened.
Boom.
Yep. They're so dysfunctional.
Wow.
Just awful. Antonio Gates.
Hall of Famer.
Yep. He's coming up. Mike Singletary.
Hall of Famer.
Love Mike. Car's not worth anything, but like him. Jalen Smith. He came back last year, man. I'm pulling for that guy. He had a bad injury.
Stay healthy.
It was at Notre Dame. It was the Buckeye game.
100%.
Remember that?
100%.
Man.
Freak athlete.
Thurman Thomas. That's a nice patch.
Oh, that's a cool patch.
What is that?
That is beautiful.
4 or 5. That's a nice card.
Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah. Man. Those Bills. I talk about teams that you rooted for. I rooted for those Bills.
Did you really?
The Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas. Yeah. Who was a wideout? Was it Andre Smith?
Reed.
Andre Reed.
Yeah, Andre Reed.
Yep. James Lofton.
Steve Tasker.
Mm-hmm.
Tasker.
Norwood.
Oh, don't say Norwood. Uh-oh. We got that color. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. It's a Panther. You remember what I was talking about? How?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we got a booklet. Oh, Jared Judy.
Oh, at least it's Judy.
These booklets.
Nice
Booklets are nice. They're not worth as much as the regular cards for some reason.
Really?
In baseball, I think they're more rare. The booklets.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, for the definitive.
Yeah. In football, nah.
Are you guys high on
This
Judy?
year, though, man.
You guys high on Judy?
I like him.
I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I was really
He's
high
a
on.
quarterback who can consistently throw the ball.
I was really high on Josh Rosen too. So not always right.
That's your guy. That's your guy.
Drew Lock. Hopefully. Oh, we got a rook.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Ooh. You know about that guy.
I do. I do.
That guy's a beast.
The Predator.
Yeah, that guy. He really is the Predator.
He's the Predator.
He looks like the Predator.
The last one of those sold for $900.
Wow.
$900.
I love Chase Young. Had a phenomenal rookie year.
He's going to get, that's a nice patch too. So these patches,
Yeah.
if you have, like, sometimes you pull this is called an RPA.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the true rookie patch auto. If they have one color, worth a lot less than multiple colors. Sometimes you get lucky and then you get logos and weird things on the patches, like that just look different. I mean, that really drives a lot of the value of the card, right?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah, you could buy LeBron's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you buy his exquisite auto, if you have a 3-color patch on that card, worth a lot more than
Tens of thousands of dollars more.
Wow.
There's nothing more frustrating, though, than pulling a card and it has an all-white patch.
it's terrible.
It's so boring.
It's the worst thing ever.
It's so boring. We call them napkins.
Yeah. Freaking napkin patch. It's terrible. I'm going to keep this one aside.
That's a good one.
Hopefully that goes to a Buckeye fan.
There we go.
All right.
Well, that was the best one so far.
Which is really not.
Not saying much, but yeah,
There's a Herbert in there somewhere.
somewhere. Maybe. Yeah, like you said with the PSA, I mean, you can have the same card, PSA 8, PSA 9, some of these, especially on the vintage, which I was going to reference. You can have a slightly off-centered PSA 8, say like Wilt Chamberlain rookie, and then you can have one that's just a little bit nicer. But you're talking about $10,000, $20,000, maybe more difference on the price and the same holder on a big card like that.
Wow.
So you really look at the card. There's so many people out there buying the grade. It's frustrating. But if you're opportunistic, you know that people are buying the grade.
Yeah.
You get the grade, like I said, sometimes sending cards, I don't think they're gems, but they get a gem. And a lot of people don't care about the card themselves, and that's part of the problem right now. Like, since all this new money, all these new people, a lot of these guys don't give two shits about the hobby itself or cards themselves. They're buying and selling and trading grades. That's it. That's all they're doing. And you know what? A lot of people are making a lot of money right now, though. So whatever. If it's working for you, keep doing it. But back to these guys. This HGA, like I said, there's a little bit of software, a little bit of technology behind them. One thing I do like, their fees are not value-based. So you could send in a $20 card. You could send in a $200,000 card. Same price.
Got it.
Same price. They have guaranteed turnaround times. Their pricing tiers are they're relatively inexpensive to downright cheap for some of the lower tiers. Like I said, some people love those new labels. They're flashy. They're team-orientated. I'm still a little bit on the fence till I see one in person. And then some of the negatives about that, too, though, they are a brand-new company. Brand spanking new. Are they going to be around in 2 years?
Sure.
Are they going to be around by the end of the year when PSA finally really opens up in the summer? Are people still going to send their cards to HGA? I don't know. Nobody knows yet. But this is the reaction to the market because of what's happening with PSA and Beckett. So that's a little bit of a gamble if you're thinking about holding the cards for a long time. If you're thinking about selling them, grade them, sell them, get them out of your life. Do it while they're hot and they're bringing in big prices, big money.
You would recommend sending cards to HGA or CSG over Beckett currently?
Well, for certain cards, yeah, for sure. Especially like the ultra modern.
Just the regular,
like 2019, 2020 cards. A lot of the cards that people that are just getting into the hobby are opening and ripping. I don't know I wouldn't send a Jordan rookie to either one of those companies because, like I said, I don't know. Right now, it might do all right, but in 9 months, they might be out of business. Literally, no one knows. They might be out of business.
Wow. Short-term value, though. HGA, CSG over Beckett, and PSA is just too backlogged to get there right now.
For strictly financial reasons, the upfront purchase of the grading itself, if they are so much cheaper, and right now they're faster. The only downside with HGA, because I created an account, I went to go in to try to submit an order. I was like, this place sounds great. I go in to submit my first order. All the orders are maxed out for the day. You can't submit one. So they have this lottery approach. Like I think it's 7 o'clock at night or something like that. They let a certain amount of people in only. So it's like hitting a lottery to grade the cards with them. And you can only send 5 cards in per order, 4 orders per 30 days. So 20 cards in a 30-day span. That's where you're maxed out right now till they get really going. So that limits you big time. Plus you have to hit that little lottery just to get in. Which kind of sucks. But if you can get in, great. They're cheap. They're inexpensive. They're fun looking. Right now they're selling well. I don't have the patience for that. Just sit there. I'm going to try a couple times, and then you have CSG, Certified Sports Guarantee. Now this one, if I had to bet between the two, I'm taking this one for more longevity because this is the same company that owns CGC. They're the largest comic book grading company. They also own PMG. It's paper money grading, like all the bills, all the old bills and whatnot. And then NGC, it's the coin grading operation they have. And then they have stamp grading. They have a whole bunch of high-end. They've been in collectibles since, 1987.
Oh, yeah.
So they have a very extensive family of all these different collectible grading in the portfolio. So they've been around. And they obviously know what they're doing. They're highly regarded in all of their other... Oh, shit. They're highly regarded in all of the other areas that they do grade collectibles.
It's probably a grading company calling you.
Oh, my God. Okay. Little hiccup there. 2 minutes. All right. So, once again, they use a little bit of technology, which I love. The history with their other branches. They still offer $8 bulk pricing for cards up to $100. Like a lot of the graders aren't letting you do bulk right now because they're so backlogged. So $8 a card, up to $100 a piece. One really cool thing is they actually have a chat board directly on their website with real-time customer. It's a blog. most companies are running away from situations like that, not putting on their website for people to either badmouth them or, praise them. Once again, though, some of the cons, brand new company. I personally think the slabs are kind of ugly. It's just big old top portion of the slab before it gets to the card. I have some pictures of them we'll put up. The fees are value-based, like PSA and SGC, but it's not remotely close to the kind of pricing that you're talking about at PSA. Where's their pricing at real quick? Yeah, up to a $10,000 value, that's their express, $40. $40. That same price at PSA is going to cost you $600. $600. That's same card.
And will probably take you about 4 times the amount of time to get back.
With
100%.
PSA.
Probably.
100%.
Wow.
We've had cards at PSA for a very
Since
long
November,
time.
we have over 2,500 cards at PSA, and the first order was November 16th,
Oh, my.
and that's the first order.
30-day service?
It was supposed to be a 20-day preferred.
Oh, okay. They're on a different calendar. It's fine.
If you are going to grade with CSG, pay the extra money for the subs, because the difference between no sub prices on their cards compared to sub prices, it's almost half, which is nuts.
And subs are these. So you got corners, edges, or centering, edges, corners, and surface. You get a grade per one. So on this card, you've got a 9 on corners. You got 9 5s everywhere else. All you need is 3, on Beckett at least, of a 9-5 in order to get a 9-5.
9-5.
And then when we say that word true gem.
But that fourth one has to be a 9.
Has to be a 9.
Because look at that one I put in there, the one with 3 9-5s and an 8-5. I think that's Siakam NT. Wow. It has 3 9-5s and an 8-5, so you get a 9. It doesn't always average out like pure simple math.
Yeah.
And people send messages through eBay all the time like, how is this not a 9-5? If you add up all 4 subs and divide it by 4, it doesn't work like that.
All right, my man.
So good.
We'll put more of this stuff on the page. Man, great rip session today.
Great rip session.
I'll tell you, man.
Great
rip session.
Outstanding.
Stephen keeps
Finally.
shaking his head. He's like, man, I want that Jordan love.
Man, we'll get another one.
We'll find another one. We'll find another one. Till the next time, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.